I was sitting with Rosie on the couch or on the recliner. I was trying to doze off and I was looking at this. I was just scanning through it. And then I saw this right here. Let me tell you why this right here is so important. You want me to tell you why this is so important as a massive objects in the sky? It's because I caught the same thing. I had caught the same thing in the sky right here. You can see it. It is a massive, see it right here? It is a massive ship. Let me brighten it up. Massive ships in the sky. This was in, this must be up, this, yeah, that's upside down. This is in Clarksville, Indiana. Right there, you see it? It is a ship right there. Hello, Frank Honey. And it's the same type of ship that's right here in Massachusetts. I was sitting there watching this thing in the sky. I said, no, wait a minute. I was about dozing off. I said, no, Rosie, honey, I got to get up and do a video. These ships. I'm not sure who these belong to, but it also looks like there's another one of these ships up here in the sky right above it. But it is this ship right here. I only seen this one or two other times, and one person that I saw that captured the same ship was Daryl. He was on the Facebook. He captured this ship also in the sky. It's a great big long one. It goes like this. It's kind of like oval, and it has different bays in it. Good evening. Good evening, you all. This is it right here. Let me say good evening. Good evening. I was putting it on fast speed. We can see what time of day it is. This is the Gloucester, Massachusetts, U.S. Annisquam Yacht Club. Right here. You can see, what was the time? The timestamp. It's today. It is today. But these are in the sky, and you can see how massive they are. They are more massive than any single boat out there. Yeah, hey there, Susan B. Honey. How you doing? You doing all right? Yeah. They are massive. Hello there, Jeff, honey. I'm gonna put you as a I'll put you as a standard moderator too. I'm just gonna do moderators off and on is what I'm gonna do on here. So let's look at this, you all, because this is really, really interesting. It was I want to shoot. Oh no, you all, I touched the button. Isn't that about right? That is about right. There is no telling where that ship was because I touched the button. Oh, I see it. It's over here. There's where it's at. It's over there in the sky. It's around 12:30. I'm going to see if I can find it, you all. That's kind of disappointing that I went to make this bigger. And I think there's more than one in the sky. I really do. I think there's lots of them because these ships right here, I can't believe that happened to me. I wanted to show it. And then it disappeared on me. That's all you got. That is all you got. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see it more. Maybe I can find the timestamp that it was at if I can think about it. I didn't even take a screenshot. That's how not nice it is. No screenshot, but I know it was when a lot of clouds were around you. I got to try to find it. You're just tuning in. It was like this. It was this ship right here. The same one that I documented. I put it on my mouse pad. I loved it so much. It's right there. I'm not sure who these belong to. I am not, but I know that they're in our clouds. They're monitoring the skies all around the world. Hello there, Aaron. All around the world, you are. And I wish I could have. Oh, man, it's just so kind of disappointing. I've got to see if I can find it again because it just like disappeared. I went to enlarge this, and as fate would have it, you know what fate does. As fate would have it, it made it disappear on me. As soon as I went to enlarge this silly thing, made it disappear. And I did not like that at all. Oh, well. I guess that's all you got to see of it at the very beginning. That was it. I don't even know what the timestamp was on it. And I guess it doesn't matter at this point. No, it doesn't. Wait a minute. What is that? That is some kind of a black object right there in the clouds. Can you see that? Wonder what that's doing. Let me just do this, y'all. I've got it turned. I've got it on fast. I don't know. What is that? Don't say that's the sky, because that is not the sky. It looks like some great big being's head. It does. It looks like the head of a being. Oh, it could be a ship. It really could be a ship. Look at that. It looks like a dark ship. They're cloaked in the clouds. It's not a part of the cloud. Was that a mirror behind me? No, there's no mirror behind me. What you saw was my other monitor right here. Right there, you saw my monitor. It's my desktop, you all. I was trying to, I was coming over here because I thought this looks like an inner, no, see, look, this is telltale signs. A normal cloud would not have these lines on them like that. This is 3D, if you look at it. Yeah, y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. We're going to research for UFOs is what we can do. And unfortunately, when I went to flip the screen, that UFO disappeared. It did. And it was a lovely UFO. It was a great big UFO. Oh, why didn't I take a picture of it? That's all right. That's fine. There's nothing, there is absolutely not a thing I can do about it now. Except saying that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Oh, there, maybe that's part of it right there too. Oh, these look like ships. Look at that. They look like ships that are cloaked in there. Look how straight they are. No normal cloud would look like that. I mean, you can see these right here, they're kind of blah. But this right here is not kind of blah. They do look like white ships. But what's inside of them? Yeah, what is inside of the, what is that? I'm going to pause that because that clearly is a ship. Look at that. No cloud looks like this. That has a very unique shape right there, you all. I wish I could invert that, but I have no way of inverting this one right here. Look at that. These things are massive. And I don't have no database of UFOs that people have drawn up or anything, but that right there truly does. That feels like it's a massive ship. There has been a lot of clouds lately for some, in some areas, a whole lot. Look at that. Yes, good evening. Be a blessing. We're just looking over here. I did have a picture of a ship, but guess what happened to it? I went to enlarge, expand the screen, and that ship totally, it just like went bye-bye. Just went bye-bye on me. And that's not great. It was the one time, I haven't saw one of those for a long, long time. It's been years since I seen another ship that matched this one right here on my mouse pad. This ship right here. At least you got the thumbnail. This is which kind it was right there. Cloaked in the clouds. You can see how massive it is. Massive. Looks like it has a cargo bay too. Let me look over here. They're wild. This looks like one great big long ship. It does. If you look at this, it goes from here all the way down to here. Oh, look at right there. That is amazing. How big is that ship? It's got the telltale signs. What on earth? The telltale signs of a ship. If you're thinking, what are you talking about, a ship? Are you talking about a ship that floats on water? No, I'm talking about a ship that would look like a ship that would, like a submarine in the sky is what I'm talking about. But they're UFO-like things, but I like to call them a ship. Long white ships. And I'm just trying to, I don't know where my, the one image of it that showed up so clear. It showed up so clear. Hey, maybe we're getting to it. Okay, okay. We're getting close. It's got some gray in it because they are gray. And what ships are gray? We have to ask ourselves, what species have ships in the sky that are like gray like that? You can call it an airship. I just like to call them ships. It looks like there is a massive, massive cluster of them in the clouds. Look at that. Look at that level. You know what? If you look at this, you follow that, and we come over to here. It's like there's still parts of it right here. Parts of that ship because it's going all the way across. All the way over to there. Look, you can see something in them. Who's in there? What's in there? You know what I think that's inside of these things at times? I believe that there are smaller ships, just like in the movies. They can fly in and out of these, like, what do you call these things? I forgot. Whatever they would come out, some kind of hatch. Bays. They fly in and out of these bays. Some of these, wow. Motherships. Cargo bays and stuff. This black thing up there, I don't know why this thing is so black, but it is not like a normal sky. Look at that. Whatever that is. I want to see these right here. So straight. And it looks like there's lots of movements with them. If we could have inverted this, I should have got on my iPhone 8 because the iPhone 8 still has the old YouTube app on it where it didn't get updated, and we could filter that out, you all. You know, if we really could have. You know what I could do? I can turn my iPhone 8 on. I can put my iPhone 8 into the inverted mode. I'm going to do it in the inverted mode. I'm going to see what we can see. I'm going to go this. You got to go to accessibility, display and text, and I'm going to go to classic invert. I'm going to use this as a viewer. I want to see, hold on a second, you all. I want to see if I can zoom up on this. I got to see if I can get it all zoomed up first. I want to see if I can zoom up on that and use it as a viewer to see what it can see. Let's see. Oh, you can see the ships in there. You all were looking at it inverted. There's a ton of ships. Look at that. No. Oh, there's a head. You see that face in there? It was right there in the center. I'm using my old phone. Look at that. This is what we're looking at over here. Let's go up here. Let's look at this. I want to see what we can see. It's down here. Look at all of those ships. They're layered down there. Looks like portholes down there. You can see them. It really does. It looks like the bottom of a ship. Portholes, or whatever, like a submarine. But these things are in the sky. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're watching this is not, oh, wow. This is not normal cloud structure right here that you're looking at. I am holding my iPhone 8. I got the iPhone 8 as an inverted viewer, and I'm using my, look how straight that is right there, you all. Look how straight that is down at the bottom. I'm using my iPhone SE as to do this live stream, but I'm using this, to invert it. I am. we want to see between the clouds because this is what it does. This is literally, it's X-ray vision. X-ray vision of these clouds, because you can't see that. See, all you see is this right here. Oh, you just see some clouds, and this is what they look like. You're just tuning in. Yeah, a lot of people have got so many pictures. Thousands and thousands of pictures. So many people have thousands of pictures. Like if you're like me, you have around 56,000, 38,000, and a lot of people take so many pictures, they fill up their iPhones. Wow, look at that. Susan, look how straight that is. It literally at the bottom looks like a light ship. Right down there, right there. Yes. Yeah, it is. Look at that. I am just like beside myself. I love investigating further to see what we can see in between these. Wow, look how perfectly lined. Look how perfectly lined these things are underneath there. Perfect. Yeah. You're going to have to disregard, the whatever from filming this iPhone. But I'm using this iPhone as a X-ray vision. We're going to see through the clouds, but actually I'm using it as inverter to where we can see the negative. I mean, this is the real sky right there. And you can see these, but you can't see all the way through them. But when we stick the phone here like this, when we bring this phone over, look what you can see. That's a part of a ship right there in the center. You can see I don't know if that's a circular UFO down there, like a disc. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Look how perfect it is. And more. And yet all around them, they got all, you see that dark area? Is that a reptilian head up there? A great big, did you see that up there at the top? Like a reptilian head. There's giant heads in the clouds. And I caught one that looked like a reptilian. And it had a brow structure like a reptilian. Wow. Look at the layers inside there. Now, if you could look up in the sky and you could look at the sky with like this type of vision right here, and you've seen all of that, wouldn't you question it? As opposed to, oh, it's just clouds. Those are just clouds. There's nothing wrong there. This is a typical day. It's typical clouds, because this is how we see it. But imagine if we had built in, do the negative. Built in, we can look deeper into the clouds with our eyes, like Superman and his X-ray vision, and you've seen this right here. Wouldn't you say, okay, now that doesn't look right. There's something strange with that. There's something going on. Yes. Yes, they're long ships, Susan. Massive ships. And they look like they got, look at that. It looks like they got, I can't even find the words to say. If you're new to this channel, you won't know really what we're talking about, but that's when I first started documenting great big long white ships in the sky. These right here. Hold on. This is what I documented in the sky. These right here, like these ships, cloaked in the clouds. And here's some right here. These are just my mouse pads. I even got them on the ceiling. Where are these light ships up here? Let me see. If you look up here, this is what we documented. This is what's in the clouds. These right here, they're light ships. And I'm going to prove to you that they're in the clouds. This is in Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. See that arrow? They're in the clouds. There's one arrow of it right there. And what we did is I took the width of the ship and I lined it up with the width of these, and them ships are as long as the top of Table Mountain. If you got a great big long light ships, these are called these light ships. These are in the sky. They're cloaked in the clouds. They're cloaked in the clouds, you all. Let's flip it back around. See, look at this right here. Wonder what that looks like, you all. We can do it. We can do that. Look how it looks like right here. Let's do this. This is really cool. I got to get it situated. Wow. That looks so cool. Look at that one thing right there. I can't point to it, but right on top there, it's right there. It's right up there at the top. What is that? It's on top of all these. Oh, I got to move the phone if I'm going to move them. I got to move them both. I got to be coordinated to do this, you all. I do. Totally coordinated because you want to look inside here. Why are they hiding? They look like they're smashed together. They truly does. They're smashed together, y'all. See what I'm doing? I am using my iPhone. You see it right here. My iPhone 8 as a viewer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, let me flip it around. I'm going to go to another section of the video and see what happens. This gives me a hot flash. It's okay. Let's look at this. Okay, did I fix it? Sorry about that. Sorry about that, you all. I'm trying to set their, looking at these, they look like, look at them. Okay. They look like gigantic heads. I was looking at the one and I was holding it. Okay, Susan, I think we got it now. Yeah, we're good. Okay, that's great. Yeah, look at these. And they're always moving. Let's look at the rest of the sky. What, you all, what if these are, all of these are ships? And they're all parked together in the sky. It sounds really, it may sound strange, but when I documented them coming in, they were all clustered together like this. And it felt like the sky was a parking lot. There were so many of them. These, they really don't look like normal clouds. Let me get back over here. What is that? What's in that cloud right there? I think something's in that cloud. You know, it's really strange. It looks like something is in that cloud looking out of it. It's like they poke through the cloud, even though that's the sky. I'm not supposed to do long videos, you all, because I guess YouTube doesn't like it. The algorithm doesn't like it, but you got to document this stuff. You truly do. Hello, Laura. They're in these clouds. There's so many of them. If you're just tuning in, we're documenting the sky because I saw the great big ship in the clouds and I went somewhere and I went to enlarge this and well, tell you what it did. I'm using my iPhone 8 as a viewer in the inverted mode. Let me just do this because I see something. We're going to use this as a viewer is what we're doing. Looking inside the clouds now. We're trying to see what can we see. see in these clouds, and I'm just using it as a viewer. And you can see that they're not normal clouds, because why would these clouds have all of, let me zoom it up. I gotta zoom it up, y'all. These clouds have so many layers to them. They really do. Just look inside of them. This is like X-ray vision of the clouds, what's truly in the clouds, as opposed to, you know, the white puffy stuff and things like that. They just don't look normal. What happened was, this is in Massachusetts clocks. This is a live webcam. Move us over to here. Let me see this. You're just tuning in. This is the yacht club, and this is what it looked like normal. You can see, oh, we already been here. Remember that? We were right there, because we remember going on looking at that dark area. Look at that dark area. What we did was we zoomed up with this right here, so we could see into the clouds. And this is what we saw. See, straight lines, and clouds should not have those straight lines unless they've thought of different names. Look at this. It looks like a ship, like the bow of a ship right here with different levels down through. There's too straight, way too straight. And who knows where they're coming from. Look, it looked like a black cube down there. This is the sky that we're looking at. Hey there, Rita. This is the sky. They hide. Well, they're probably terrified. They probably are. And, you know, let's face it. I do believe, I'm sorry about that. Why is this doing that? I believe that our weapons cannot stop these at all. Our weapons are useless against these ships in the sky. See how perfect, Look how perfect those lines are. I got this going 2.5 or 2.0. I wish if I could speed it up more, I would. Look at that. This is the cloud structure. And if I take this away, this is what it looks like. Just normal clouds. That's why you got to investigate. You got to investigate. You got to be curious enough to investigate. And you can see it. You can see it. Wow. It is so mesmerizing. If we go down further, look how long it is. It's got a ship up here. There's too many straight edges. Layers upon layers. Look down there. It's like two perfect. These are long ships. These are ships. They look like they're see that right? I can't use my hands. Both my hands are tied up holding phones. We just want to scan the sky. But this is where the bulk of them are right now. They're coming in over here. Look at that. It's a great big top of a ship. This right here is bigger than the city. Look at that. It's bigger than, y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. This is bigger than this body of water in Massachusetts. Well, now that I know that I can do this, hold my cell phone and use it, look at that. As a viewer with, oh. Wow. You're looking at the negative of, look at that. It's like if you took a picture and you had the roll of negatives. We're looking at the roll of negatives. But when you put it into a picture, it's going to look like that. Look at that darkness right there. It doesn't even match the rest of the sky. It doesn't. This is the blue sky, and this is the darkness. It's like that song. Darkness is coming. Independence Day. Well, I thought Independence Day had those great big, the world robots on them. It came up out of the ground, but these, look at that. It's perfect. Definitely a ship. Definitely. You just think of futuristic. The future's already here. God, it's changing. I've never heard of Miracles. I don't know who Miracles is. Never heard of it. If there's a person called Miracles. I know that we had a sighting. There's a UFO that landed at the observatories in Hawaii, and then a great big beam of light came down, and we believe it. I believe it was sending something up to the mothership that was up there, but that was a big orb-like ship, plasma ship. Look at this, you all. This is the cloud structure. I probably better stop. I could go on more, but I better not. Oh, look how cool that is. Look at that. It's like a cluster of ships. It looks like the light ships, how they would cluster up, doesn't it, Susan? The light ships that I documented, they would be in clusters, all in the sky like that. They were one on top of the other. Wow. Yeah. That is so cool. Thank you for those hearts. We just watched this. Wow. Could you imagine a meteorologist? Meteorologist, what would you say these were? Would they call these a cloud? They'd have to get really creative to think of a name for this. They say pancakes. They probably say, well, you shouldn't be looking at it in the inverted mode. It's just clouds. Well, there's something behind those clouds. Something behind those clouds. And more of them, even like that down there. But this is so organized. Right? Look at that. I really do think they have plasma on them too. Yeah. This is in Massachusetts, Gloucester, Massachusetts is where it's at. This is the Annisquam Yacht Club. It's a public live webcam for your viewing and for your travel purposes. We are taking a virtual tour and examining the clouds and seeing all kinds of strange things in the clouds in the inverted mode. We're just letting our imaginations run away with us. Instead of thinking about all the negativeness in the world, we have decided to use our imagination to put it politically correct. Right. We can be politically correct. We're going to use our imagination and just look into the clouds in the inverted mode. The Ashtar command. I took a picture of Ashtar on his ship. He showed up in the sky. Look at that. It's even got angles in it, like corners. Showed up in the sky outside my she shed when I was dozing off back in 2018, 2019. He's on the ship. It was a ship in the sky too, a great big battleship. Looked like a big ocean liner in the sky. That's how big his ship was. A big ocean liner. All right, you all. I think I'm done with that. Whew, we started off. Look at that. Let me hope that doesn't. I started off. This is what I saw in the sky right here at the very beginning. You'll see the thumbnail points to this, but these were in the sky, and I was able to show it until I tried to expand my screen, and that was all she wrote. But what we're looking at, it seems to be these ships right up here. See how they're clustered together? And that's what we're looking at in the clouds. They're even in South Africa, right there. And here's the bottoms of them. It's right there in South Africa. And one of those ships, if you had the great big light ship, it is as long as the top of Table Mountain. You ought to be happy you don't have the black ships. And then we've got the cylinders that come down in Hawaii and they go down into the ground. So I'm gonna be going now. I am. So this is great. It's fun. It's fun to see them. I was dozing off in the chair with Rosie. She had been running around outside all day long. I said, Rosie, honey, you need to come in. Let me make you a fire. And so she was laying there and she was dozing off and I was dozing off and I thought, I just want to skim through there, and I saw it. Then I had to get up and throw another log on the fire for Rosie and come down here and do this. That's right, we got it. So thank you, Susan B. And I made somebody else a moderator, a standard moderator. I don't know who it was. Don't know. Yeah. I can't. Oh, Jeff, honey. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to remove the wrenches now. Oops. Oh, what did I do? Did I do something? I'm going to try to remove the wrenches now. That's what I do. I just remove the wrenches. There, I did it. And you just, when the live stream comes on, you just add a moderator. So thank you all. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We know there's something going on because the air feels really supercharged. And if it's really supercharged and we got all this static, it's probably from the plasma ships that also have come in too. And the energy from everything that's going on is so chaotic. Everything is just steered up big time. Totally big time. So, yeah. So with that being said, you all, thank you for watching. Thank you, Susan, honey. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you again. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Gina Warrior of Light.